Hello everyone, this is Chris with Peace of Mind Art and Crafts. Let's see if I can adjust my camera here a minute. Oh, sorry. There we go. I am here today to show you some finished things that I have been working on. I've shown you these things along the way, and I thought, well, I'd show you the finished pieces before I put them in my Etsy store. The first two are the pouches that we make with this slow stitch. If you quilters like these, you could adapt them to quilting, and you could either hand quilt them or machine quilt them. But these are slow stitch, which is similar to quilting in that you take the pieces of fabric and put them down onto another piece of fabric and then do some stitching in throughout. But these are also like embroidered on the top of the surface also. So there are various other videos that are on my channel that I will link so that you can see how these are made from start to finish. And like I said, when I'm finished with these, I will put these, showing you these, I'll put them in my Etsy shop. They do go pretty fast, so you might want to get over there. And I just have two of them right now. So let me show you these. This first one is kind of a, oh, I don't know, a spring theme. It has flowers. It has some of these houses that I made on the background is a piece of the white quilted cotton. And then I did like little houses, and then on some of them I put like little cats and so on. And I have another one on the back. That's another little house. This one has the blanket stitch all around. It has the running stitch or the slow stitch that sews it down to the background. And then this was all done before I actually put it onto this background. So this piece and this piece were pretty much already finished. I have a butterfly with some lace here. This is that scarf that I had, and my sister gave me. This is the last piece of it that I had. Had these little like tassels hanging from it. It was so pretty. What else we got? Oh, let's turn it over. I'll show you this side. These are the silk flowers that I used sewed down. Now these are a little bit loose here, but I like them that way. If you don't quite like them that way, you might try just a little bit of glue to tack them down. Fabric, lace. And then the front of this, I of course sewed a button on. And before I put the lining on, I sewed the button down. And then I put these little Velcro dots on here. Now these are pretty sticky, so I didn't use any glue on them. But if you wanted to, you could put a piece of glue on yours, on the back of each one, just to make sure it's stuck down well. But that just kind of grabs it and closes it really nicely. You also could, if you wanted to, before you sew the lining in, you can put like straps or a cord going up here for a handle on this. But I kind of like it just like this. I call it a pouch. You can use it in your purse. You can also use it if you're giving someone a journal, and then fit the journal in here. That's a very nice gift. This would make a pretty wedding gift for someone. Maybe with your, maybe if you're giving them cash or a check or some kind of gift card, you could put that inside as the gift, and then this, just all you have to do is just like tie a ribbon around this, and that would make a beautiful, beautiful gift for really for any occasion. Okay, here's the other one. This one kind of has a Paris theme. I use some of my Paris fabric that I use in my, I have a slow stitch kit that's called Shabby Paris, and I used some of the same fabrics that I included in those kits. I found this in my box of old buttons. I found this beautiful gold button, and I'll bring it up so you can see it a little better. It has fleur-de-lis on it. It's just gorgeous. Okay, and that's also hooked on there the same way with the little Velcro dots. Okay, let's take a look at this. On this one, I just kept that. A lot of times you get that strip with the different colors that are in the fabric. I just kept that on there, or tore it off of whatever fabric it was on. Obviously something that was Paris. I think it was this one. And I just used that as a strip on the pouch. I love that. Okay, and then we have fleur-de-lis, we have butterfly, we have a stem stitch here with some leaves and some peachy colored little flowers with French knots. We have some buttons over here, cross stitch going up the side and across here. Okay, let's look on the back. We have another piece of that fabric, French fabric. I have this I stamped on a piece of muslin. It says bonjour, and just sewed it on there. Here's some more, and this continues around on this side a little bit. Some more of this. Here's some lace, an old sailing ship. Here's the flap from the front, 1889. This part here is from a dresser scarf that was already embroidered. I just got it at the flea market. And you can buy handkerchiefs, dresser scarves, tablecloths. A lot of them are ruined, they have holes in them or stains and stuff. But if you start using them to cut them up, you can just cut around the stains and really use them in your work, and it turns out just beautiful. I mean, like, look at this. This is the little kind of a seed stitch around in here, done by somebody who made this dresser scarf. Really pretty. Okay, so those are the pouches. And like I said, I'll have a link below for those of you who haven't seen the other videos on the pouches. And then also in a previous video, we were working on making a slow stitch in an embroidery hoop. And this one turned out really nice. We had started it, and then I showed you how to put the ribbon around using the kind of ruffling as you go and a slow stitch. And I had done this part up here with the flowers. I attached a little bow. I sewed it on there. If you didn't want this to flop around quite so much, you could tack it down a little better. Just whatever look you want. I put a little butterfly on, and then I put all the little French knots with some nylon thread, some satiny looking nylon thread coming down there. A little dream that I had, dream word that I had printed on to a piece of muslin. Okay, so then on the back, what I did, I need to take this off so I can show you how I did this. I want to cover up this so it doesn't show. So what I did was I cut around, just left it on. After I finished it, it was on a piece of muslin while I was doing it, so the muslin, stuck out a ways. So I turned it over and I cut the muslin, and I went around about whatever the depth of my hoop is, approximately. And I cut it all the way around, and then I put fabric tack around the wood part here. Just not a real globby piece, but just kind of a thin layer. And then I went around and just kind of pushed it down onto the fabric tack so that it adhered onto there. Okay, now I've got this. You could use paper. This is a kind of a loose pattern. I'd need to make this more exact if I wanted it to go all the way out to the edge. You could use paper of any kind. Or you could do what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to use that piece of paper, but then I'm going to put this pretty piece of lace on top of it also and just glue that down with the fabric tack for the back. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so that will be on in my Etsy shop also. The slow stitch with an embroidery hoop. I really like doing this, and I kind of did it just as an idea of something that you could do with your slow stitch to show you that there are many things that you could use your slow stitch for. Actually, the process of slow stitching is kind of meditative, and it's very soothing. But you do probably, I mean, they turn out really, really beautiful, and you do probably want to make some things after you're finished with them. So, down the road, I'll show you some more ideas for what you can use your slow stitch on. I thank you for joining me today. Pop on over to my Etsy shop and see what's over there. Those of you that have done so already, thank you very much. Also, to all my subscribers to my YouTube channel, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I have quite a few now. I think I have about 80 or 85, something like that. So you should find something that you would enjoy in the line of art, journals, slow stitch, some Christmas crafts, things like that. So check it out. Thanks for joining me. Peace of mind to all of you.